We travel around the world, enjoying one meal at a time. We choose the foods we like the best, and bring you the chance to try those recipes at home. As you watch this video, choose the foods you want to try. Then, visit our website for the recipes and cooking instructions. You can throw everything into the Crockpot. Let it do all the work. These recipes are so simple that it takes just a few minutes to make. Combine the ingredients and let it cook till it falls apart. These Italian beef sliders from the slow cooker are so delicious. You can dip them in the broth that they were cooked in, similar to French dip. It's always nice to include something tasty like this. This Crockpot creamy beef dinner only has 4 ingredients. Chuck roast is very flavorful, and that's the basis of the flavor in this recipe. The roast lends itself to long slow cooking. Tasty Italian pepperoncini beef packs the perfect punch. The Crockpot spends all day cooking. Scoop some of this warm spicy beef onto a fresh Italian roll with some provolone. The only real work in this easy recipe is to brown the ground beef and chop the vegetables. Do you want to cut your prep time even more? Use a package of pre-shredded coleslaw. This tender Italian beef is cooked in the slow cooker with garlic, red wine, onions, and beef broth. It's the ultimate comfort food. Serve it with polenta or mashed potatoes. This easy Italian zucchini casserole is a great way to use up that zucchini from the garden. It gets your family to eat their veggies. Add this zucchini casserole to your recipe box. This low-carb recipe is the most delicious, tender, and flavorful meal. Not a carb watcher? Then load this meat, sauce, and cheese onto slider buns, and enjoy an amazing sandwich. Start with a basic pulled beef recipe. It makes plenty of creamy tomato sauce that turns gnocchi into something delicious. The longer you cook it, the more it thickens up. This Italian beef recipe with a splash of beer is full of flavor. A snap to throw together. Once cooked, the meat is shredded, making for tasty sandwiches or a beef main dish. Chuck roast is slow cooked for 10 hours in a mixture of pepperoncini peppers, Italian relish, Italian dressing mix, and beef broth. Shred and serve on a hoagie bun with provolone cheese. This mouth-watering Italian beef recipe is everything you want in a hearty meal. It's a deliciously slow-simmered, mouth-watering dish that's wonderful for weekend family dinners. Made in one pot with less than 10 ingredients, this Italian beef recipe makes the perfect no-fuss meal. You'll have tender beef in a flavorful gravy, topped with crisp pepperoncini peppers. One of our favorite weeknight meals is ground beef flavored with pasta sauce. Cooked with pasta shells and cheese. A dinner that pleases everyone. Best of all, it's in a slow cooker. Hamburger soup can be made with many different ingredients. The best is made with this Italian beef recipe. Bad days turn good, good days get even better when you have this meal for dinner. This Crockpot ground beef and cheese pasta is a hit. Just a few basic ingredients tossed in the pot. By dinner time, a delicious hearty meal is ready. Add heavy cream for a creamier pasta. The beef is seared on both sides to add flavor to the recipe. It's slow cooked until buttery and fork tender. Now shred it. Delicious slow cooked beef sandwiches are that easy. Perfect for sandwiches. Easy to make in a slow cooker. This recipe tastes like my favorite sandwich I used to get at a restaurant. Serve on crusty rolls with roasted peppers. Make a delicious homemade spaghetti sauce in your slow cooker. It simmers for hours and develops a rich and deep flavor. Serve it over some pasta noodles and sprinkle with Parmesan cheese. Pasta fazool is a hearty crockpot Italian soup. It's loaded with pasta, vegetables, beans, and lean ground beef. Include a side salad and some breadsticks for dipping. Never tasted crockpot meatballs? The ingredients might sound unusual, but trust the cooks. Plain old-fashioned grape jelly and Heinz chili sauce is the secret to tangy smoky meatballs. Pour spaghetti sauce over the top. These crockpot meatballs can be served as an appetizer right out of the slow cooker or alongside your favorite pasta. They also make a delicious sandwich.